Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at the top rookies in the league. Our rankings here for the race for Rookie of the Year. Distinction every young player would love to have. He's got some work to do in order to get into that conversation, I think, but there are plenty of games left for him to make his mark.
And here we are midway through the season, and this group of rookies continues to impress on a nightly basis.
And maybe some of these guys are understanding the length of what an NBA season is all about with 82 contests on the schedule. But other guys have gotten stronger. And as they've gained a better understanding of their roles, that's what you'd expect.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Out on the perimeter, Thompson and Wiggins. Then it's Curry. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at center. Well, certainly some names on the floor, Greg, that we've seen in the NBA for many years. That in consideration, what kind of game can we expect with the grizzled group on the floor?
And Kevin, these types of games tend to be kind of methodical. Vets aren't afraid to give the ball up for a better look, and we should see a clean game here tonight.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And they don't want a repeat of what happened last year here. They know this is an opponent they can handle, and they don't want to give away anything like they did last year.
Pass to Jackson Davis. And the Warriors miss again.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Levine can't hit. Warriors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Curry's shot is off.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
And last season, the Warriors' so-called two-timeline approach seemed to fall flat. Didn't you think, G.A.?
And whether it was chemistry or younger players still growing into their roles, the Warriors are now clear. There's only one timeline, and that's Steph Curry. And, Brent, how about this Mitchell Robinson kid? His work ethic inside, impressive.
Well, so dominant, Greg, on the inside. He's got that reach, able to go up and bother shots. He'd also led the league in field goal percentage in just his second year, so he knows where it is he's going to eat. Don't be surprised if he does that again.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
They can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Make some noise for the 3-1-2 crowd.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Thompson passes to Kuminga. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, you're always looking to see if somebody has a better shot, even if your name's Klay Thompson. Nice dish.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down. Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
For 3, Edwards. And the Bulls, another 3.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
Curry finds Thompson. Curry setting the pick for Thompson. Back to Curry. Here's Jackson Davis. Guarded by Robinson. Thompson misses. Chicago leading by 6. And here's Edwards from the arc. Edwards with another miss. Outside Curry. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Thompson misses.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Williams dishes the ball. Williams sets a screen for Ball. Shoots over Kuminga. Ball no good. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Curry against Levine.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now here's Curry. He's covered closely. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one.
Good job by Levine fighting for that position.
Warriors trail by 8. Curry passes to Thompson. Puts up a deep 3. And again, no good by Golden State.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yep, you can do all the stretching and all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end of the day, it's pretty random.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Smith checked in for Kuminga. Payton comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And Paul subbed in for Stephen Curry. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Reed, he's checked in for Robinson. Green comes in for Patrick Williams. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Kobe White in for Ball. Outside, Levine. Drives to the hoop. And Levine throws it down.
Over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Ball kicks to Smith, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Let's take this chance to look at the teams that have been the league's most efficient passers this past month. Number 1, the Bulls.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they pass the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Thompson. White the pass to Reed. And it's Looney with the rebound.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
White against Paul. Over White. And the Warriors miss again.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Payton kicks it to Looney. On its way from Curry for 2. No good. Launches it from deep. And so it's the Chicago Bulls ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more in store for you right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. They're going to go small with Paul and Curry as the guard pair. Dario Saric is out there with Payton, and it's Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Payton.
That's what happens. You play up on Curry too much, and then he finds an angle, delivers the ball. Devastating pick and roll.
Edwards passes to Craig. The Warriors pull it in. Paul with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Shot from the wing. And it's off the back rim. No good. Warriors trail by 7. Pass to Paul. And we're starting the second quarter. About a minute gone. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. So the Bulls, their last game, a win against Houston. White left side. Now here's Reed. Covered by Smith. And that one drops. Craig's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those two men.
Bulls making a switch here. Green's checked in. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for the Warriors. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Warriors. 9-point game. Smith the pass to Payton. Back to Smith. The shot from 20 feet away. Green with the rebound.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, guys. Now, culture is thrown around a lot in the NBA, but the Warriors team has it in spades, and Kevon Looney says the way we play is the way the locker room is. It's fast, loose, and disciplined. As long as you work, you're able to enjoy what you're doing. Everyone has input, and I think the biggest thing with our culture is we always talk about playing with joy. Kevin?
And they do. Love it, David. Good stuff. Thank you so much. When you look at Chris Paul, Brent, what sets him apart from other point guards?
Well, he's just such a master of not only the mid-range, but delivering passes and making sure that big guys are accountable for the role player that they're having to guard on every pick-and-roll possession he plays in.
Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's find out the news on Andrew Wiggins. David, what's the update?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Warriors gave us some information. He took some time to examine him, and unfortunately, it looks like that it is a broken wrist. There's never a good time for injuries, but right in the thick of the season, this is a difficult one to navigate. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
Smith with a screen on Edwards. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Right the pass to Edwards. Shoots over Kuminga. Here's Green. Banked in off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 16.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Ball finds Curry. Screen by Smith. Curry buries the three shot.
I mean, what's new? Steph, 3 more.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Robinson's checked in for Reed. Williams comes in for Green. Levine's checked in for Alex Caruso. And Ball subbed in for Edwards. Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
And Mitchell Robinson's mobility on display there, setting a solid screen and then a direct cut to the basket.
Warriors trail by 15. 1:58 left now here in the second. Stolen by Ball. Here's Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists here tonight. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals and transition.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
We've got 1:23 left here in the second. Levine against Payton. Got it. Nice one there from Levine. Levine's got 9.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Payton surveying the floor. Williams with the block.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Levine gets the bucket.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Payton against Levine. To the inside. Here's Kuminga, and Kuminga throws it down.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
It's Robinson high post. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, I think there are a lot of big men in this league who don't realize that Mitchell Robinson has that kind of quickness. They end up fouling him quite a bit.
And the Warriors making a change here. 29 seconds left in the first half of the game. Curry passes it to Thompson. Here's Podziemski. Chalk up 2 there. Podziemski's got his first points of the night.
I do so enjoy watching a bounce pass executed that perfectly.
Ball dishes to Williams. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. And that's now 6 points for Williams. And a deep 3 from Curry. Can't drop the tough 3-pointer. Ball from deep 3-point territory. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Chicago with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome, everybody. This game has been all about Zach LaVine's impressive play.
Zach is on the attacks. He has such a fluid game offensively. His development into an elite scorer has been unbelievable to watch.
You have to like how LaVine has dedicated himself on the defensive end as well. And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
Well, right now for the Bulls, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against them, Shaq.
You're starting to scare me, Kenny.
Oh, okay. That wasn't scary.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Zach LaVine is out there with Williams. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Ball in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
Another miss by Curry.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Pulls up on the wing, and it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Thompson for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got 10.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
It's Robinson high post. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Monday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Looking for Kuminga. He gets it there, and that one is good.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And how about Kuminga, one of just a handful of NBA players from Congo.
And Greg, those players from the Congo, they have achieved some of the highest level of recognition in our league. NBA champions, Hall of Famer. The player list is short, but boy, they're distinguished. Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Chris Paul is on the back nine of what will be a Hall of Fame career, but he's not ready to hang it up just yet. He said, I don't know if I can ever retire because the emotional roller coaster that you go on during a game is real. There's nothing like it. His love of the game has never been in question, Kevin. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right, David. Never in question. Hey, thanks for that story. Warriors trail by 18. Thompson in the post. Guarded by Levine. Thompson misses. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. In the corner, it's Levine. Three-pointer. Warriors with the rebound. Jackson Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Some nice passing by Golden State. Payton with it. Now guarded by Ball. Down low. Taken away by Williams. For 3, Edwards. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Curry against Ball from deep three-point land. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one.
Hammering it in.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ball against Curry. Payton outside, looking to end the run. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Payton's got 5.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
So for the Bulls, Reed, he's checked in for Robinson. Torrey Craig comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Kobe White in for Edwards.
Well, if you're going to perfect your shooting stroke, it's not just about the three. Sometimes it's about settling in and getting to the free throw line to get those mechanics down. And Lonzo is improving.
And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions.
Dishes it to Paul. Pass to Podziemski. Just 5 to shoot. Kuminga kicks to Thompson. Offline with his 3.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Levine inside the three-point line. Here's Reed. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Reed's got his second basket of the night.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Podziemski. White covering. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Warriors have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Garuba comes in for Kuminga, and Curry subbed in for Klay Thompson. Here's Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. 16 points for Zach LaVine.
And he's been reliable as ever on offense. LaVine working hard to make a big impact on that end.
A bit shocking that he has not registered one made field goal in the quarter, guys. Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
It's good from long range.
Chris Paul is just so comfortable and so confident. He's got such a quick release, too, off the bounce on that pull-up jumper.
And so it's Chicago, controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. They're going to go small with Paul, and Curry is the guard pair. Smith is out there with Kevon Looney. And it's Payton in at the 3, the small forward. Paul looking over the floor. Payton with a screen on White. Out to Smith. Paul outside. There's the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Chicago leading by 17. Dosunmu, the pass to Reed. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Saric is checked in.
Number 20, Dario Saric.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Paul. Paul can't get that one to fall.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Warriors trail by 17. Here's Curry with the 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Here's Reed. Hits the jumper. And the Bulls lead by 16.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Payton passes to Smith. Saric outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Payton. Wide open look. Here's Paul. Shoots over White. And it's Paul missing. Chicago leading by 16. Edwards drives in. Outside, White. Edwards a screen on Paul. White the pass to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, nice use of the pick and roll. Edwards loves involving himself in those sets.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Warriors. Looking to get it going. He takes it up and lays it in.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
And the Bulls call timeout here. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Robinson's checked in for Reed. Williams comes in for Dosunmu. LaVine's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Kobe White. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. At the elbow, it's Thompson. Pass to Kuminga. Lets the 3 fly. Kept alive. Robinson with the block.
hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Bulls.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Never giving up on the play. Edwards comes away with the hustle points.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Curry outside. It's hauled in by Edwards.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Wasted no time on that one.
And he's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Count that bucket.
Oh, very clever from Curry. They're attracting the defense and then just giving it away.
Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Golden State's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Ball against Curry. Right wing. Kuminga kicks to Curry. 5 on the clock. Payton passes to Thompson. That one rolling around and rims out. And Chicago shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bulls.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys. And looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Anthony Edwards.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
The Warriors making a switch here. Payton's checked in. Fires from the line. Curry gets the bucket.
Smart shot selection from Curry, just finding a gap in the defense.
Outside Edwards. It's rebounded by Payton. Now the pass to Curry. Launches a 3. Reed with the rebound. White with it, picked up by Thompson. For 3, Edwards. The Warriors pull it in.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jackson Davis. Passes it to Kuminga. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Payton. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They lead by 17. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
And it's been a terrific night for him in terms of the scoreboard. They've run a bunch of sets for him, and he's continued to come through. Scoring as well as he has, it's taken a lot of pressure off the rest of his teammates.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Edwards.